Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D Boom. We back. New weeks, new energies. Usually on 10, but I'm like a 6, 7 right now. So excuse the mood and the tone, but we got a lot of good messages. We just trying to get them out, okay? So head, shoulders, decent toes rant, and we just gonna begin. Once again, it's twin flame separation. Great message. Nice cards here. So head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you go in, the decisions you're making, because everything starts from the mind. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Swords we talking about, or spades, right? We got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. What's mental? That's the sword, right? Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Feelings and emotions, which are just indicators on where you're going mentally. So if you feel some type of way, it's just the, direction that they're going mentally with you, with this, with it. That's the feminine energy, the heart and mind. Feminine is energy. Men and women can be in the energy. So stepping to your feminine side is just the equivalent of being in your heart and mind at all times right now. That's all. Nothing major. Feminines are in their heart and mind a lot. Overthinking, anxiety, overcalculation. A lot happens being in your heart and mind. Sometimes you need to get in your masculine energy, which are wands and pentacles. Wands. Actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did them yet. Okay? What you done got karma and accountability attached to it. What you doing got karma and accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. Okay? Wands also represent the now, the present, the ing. ING, living, learning, earning, every day. I'm speaking, you listening. The ing. The present. I am. Now, pentacles. Persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire, have expiration dates, and are temporary. And they're not just pentacle, it's pinnacle. Your highest height, your lowest low. Being high up as you ever been, you know what I mean, to rock bottom. A good grace period and a turbulent one. Everything is temporary. Thing is temporary. So are pentacles. Status, title, era, term, condition, right? Alright, let's get with the message. That's the masculine realm. Actions and behavior, manifestations, which are pentacles. First card in this message, we got the Three of Swords. This is pain, mental pain. Could represent physical pain too. So if it's physical pain, just get checked out. You only got one life to live here in this body, got to take care of it. We have to maintain it. You have to make it ancient, you know what I mean? Be like the old folk and the senior citizens out here. Just really be resilient from a physical stance. So do what you need to do to alleviate that pain. I mean, why go through it? Why make it worse? You feel me? If it's mental pain, and all mental pain is just going past the point of no return. Whether that's the direction you're going or the decision you're making, it's going past the point of no return with it. All the way. Short swords rant. Ace of Swords, that's ascension, that's going up. What's up, goddess? What's up? It's only one right way, and that's up. Okay? Evolution of going up is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords represents free will, options, or a fork in the road to keep going or go back. I told you there's only one right way, and that's up. Keep going up. There is no ceiling with up. Okay, you can go up as much as you want, and it's closer to God. Now, you got options to leave. You got options to stay. You got options to take lead on something, or you got options to absolutely do nothing. It's where you're going with it. Okay, boom. Swords, decisions, directions you're going. Now we get to the three. Threes are all about evolution. Okay, if you go, stay. Because if you come back, it's going to be consequences from your little act here. Whatever direction you was going. Feel me? Like, you got to go all the way. It's like slave on the plantation. You fed up with shit. You choose to run and get free. and you do. But you cross the gun line, boss. So if you come back, it ain't gonna be pretty for you. Matter of fact, if you come back, it might shit. You gonna feel like you shouldn't have came back at all. Once you go, you gotta go. I mean, what's the point of pussyfooting around with it, flip flopping around with it when you already out there? I go for masculine and feminine because it's the overall energy, which is just fairly important here. Fairly, like I say, 3 is all about evolution. You need to evolve your options, evolve your free will, evolve your decision-making abilities when it comes to choosing right or wrong. And there's only one right way, like I say, and it ain't right. What's up? Bottom line, more important than anything in this message, you're gonna get real twin flame with it. This is the 4 of Wands, twin flames in union, reunion, and recognition. Twins are getting back together, back in cahoots, working for a common cause. Finally found a common denominator. You need a common denominator to build. It's like 2 Legos. You want to be stuck together and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like Legos is a bad example. You need a trade piece. The 3s, this is a divine number. It's really representing on unity, because it ain't just you, divine feminine, and your divine masculine. It's God too. So the twin flame situation is going to be what you want, what your divine masculine want, and what God want out of this, or what you need, what your divine masculine need, and what God need from both y'all, or what you need mixed with what He wants, mixed with what God has to have from y'all, or what you might want and what He might need and what God might need in it too. It varies. It varies, you know. But twin flame union, anybody say they're in union with their twin or they're together with their twin, all 4 wands is twin flame union is harmony. You two on the same motherfucking page. Twin flame recognition, which represents the 4 wands too. You finally recognizing who your divine masculine is or who your divine feminine is, and that shit's finally connecting. You was all over here with it, you know what I mean? Just doing research and looking up vids and studying, trying to see exactly if this is your twin flame or not. You know what I'm saying? So good job to divine feminines who passed the test. Oh, it's a test. Finding the right one. Especially with false twin flames out here, catalysts out here, karmics out here. I mean, shit. And it could be other obstacles. Things kind of, like I say, 3 of Cups. Obstacles. Slowing things. I got to get back to that 3 of Cups, actually. So I jumped the gun. Twin flames and reunion. You've been separated. Twin flame separation reading, right? Okay, you've been separated for a while. Things have been out of line. You know, not lined up. Whether that's timing, whether that's situation, whatever, what have you. Obstacles, third parties, which we're going to get to in just a second. It's got to be leveled up. It's got to be leveled out. So when things are finally here and not all over the place, then that's you reuniting with your divine counterpart. Now, it could be purely physical for you. Olivia Design physical ass motherfuckers, like, you know, that could be it too. You two finally get together like that. Things get sexual in Disney. It can do that too. That's awesome sauce. You know what I'm saying? However, your twin flame demo goes, a lot of you are going to be coming together. Physically, mentally, or metaphorically, my G. Getting back to the 3 of Cups, which was clarifying the 3 of Swords. That pain, rent I was just giving you. 3 of Cups represents distractions or third parties. Or the evolution of a ship. A ship is you and a captain here. And like I say, it's 2 of y'all on one ship. So even though he the captain, he has a first mate. So he can't just do what he wants. He can't have the temp where he wants it at. He can't have things his way because he'll be totally being disrespectful and bogus to the connection, the ship you two share at this present moment. You're going to have to work with others in your relationship, in your partnership with a person you're doing business with a kinship between you and your seed, you and your parent, cousin, whomever, kinship, whomever, right? You got to not just fuck with them, accept them. You got to accept them and their baggage, accept them and their children, them and their family, them and their shit. You love them and everything that come with them. Their dreams, their aspirations, their career. Because that person who's fucking with you has to deal with you and all of your shit. And they accept you and love you and want to move to the next step with it. That is a evolved relationship. 3 of Cups. I just see a lot of pain in a particular relationship that's come from third parties. Outside influence. What people think, how people feel, which shouldn't have nothing to do with you, but whoever's making them about them, the divine that's making them about them right now, need to chill out from that shit. Alright, back to the bottom line. Most important thing than anything. This deals with both masculine and feminine. Aside from union, 4 wands, we got the Fool card clarifying this. Fool card, it's the black jack in my deck. The red jack would be the devil card. King of Swords is the God card. By the way, but just peep my lingo. Clarifying the 4 wands is the Fool card. Now, what the Fool card means is just unknown, unaware. You didn't know. It was not clear to you. Okay? You lost. You have nowhere to go. Like a fool, aka a bum. And what's a bum? It's a person you find in the same spot all the time. What the fuck is a hobo, though? A bum on the motherfucking move, who out here working for his Crocodile Dundee ass. You know what I'm saying? Just out here doing odd jobs, having odd adventures, earning their keep. That's a fucking hobo. And that's what represents this card, too. So if you're in a bum situation, at least be a hobo. It's more adventurous. You get more out the experience. At least 4 wands represents home. At least coming home with that fact. 4 wands also represent home, clarifying the Fool card. Oh, Fool card has been in a whole new world like Aladdin. Just a place you ain't never been before. Once again, a fucking adventure and just enjoying that shit. Like a amusement park ride. From start to finish. All the way. 4 wand represents home. So like I said, a lot of shit finna hit home. Home is where the heart is. So people who feel at home to you, places that feel at home to you, is in your motherfucking heart. And people that feel the same shit you feel share a particular heart with you. But there's other hearts out here that's with you, that's with them and shit, you know, like, home. Home can also represent the 4 walls you call your shelter. When it comes to the home front, you just don't know. It's a lot of shit you was unaware of, a lot of shit. Let's go for masculine and feminine. A lot of things you didn't know, you're going to know now. And a lot of it is going to have a lot to do with your twin flame demo. So for the masculines who's just, like I say, I ain't going to go there. I'm going to keep going. This is just bottom line. It's a lot of things that wasn't clear, that wasn't, you just didn't know. And you're getting aware. Both of you are getting aware. And like I say, because of this new awareness, it's kind of going to bring more of a home base, home front, harmonized, unity type space between you and your divine other for the twin flames. For regular people, shift and hit home. Maybe your hometown. Shift and hit home, maybe your hometown. Feminine, kicking this thing off. Energy you either coming into or leaving. We have the 6 of Wands. This represents wins, victories, celebrations. Okay? Wands, like I say, it's all about the current. It's all about the now. Right? Actions and behavior. So things you've done or things you did, okay, it's going to equal out and come to a win or victory. Or you're finally going to have something to celebrate. Good energy, especially for those who've been taking L's. And they're not losses, they're lessons. For the people who've been taking L's, but it's just good news. Seeing things finally coming to fruition, seeing things finally go your way, whether that's in life, work, love, relationship, twin flame, whatever. It's just getting the fucking dub, something to fucking celebrate, and really getting the victory on some shit. Or some shits. So, and in feminine, that's good energy. If you're coming into that energy, it's going to be, you know what I'm saying, sunshine from a storm. It's going to be a real good time to bounce back, to rebound, to release, realign, and get what you need to get, you know, so you can get through this, because it's been a rough patch. For people that's been having dubs, who've been winning, it's been like a good run. Not luck, just a good run, because once again, shit's up and down. for my investors, brokers, and traders and shit. Shit gonna go up and down like hydraulics. I don't know nothing about trading game, crypto game, none of that. But I mean, from what I hear from cars and see with a few people, because I'm talking to somebody here, like, you know what I'm saying? Shit finna get turbulent. And it ain't gonna pan out. I mean, I keep hearing it ain't gonna really pan out as much as you planned. But even though you're gonna go through that off energy, once again, it's only temporary. So you're gonna come back up later. It's just gonna happen right now. The current. Masculine energy you're coming into. Queen of Swords. This is my Lucy Liu card. As in like Lucy Liu and Kill Bill. You know. Serious person. Somebody you don't talk to. You just can't be up in her face, can't be up in her space and shit like that. Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. If you ain't seen Kill Bill, watch that movie. You see Lucy Liu in it. It's Queen of Swords, and my deck represents that whole energy. It's just being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental direction. On a mental decision. And going all the way with it. Straight 3 of Swords energy. Just going past the point of no return with shit. Hold on. Pop up. Going past the point of no return with things. 3 of Swords, that's pain, something you register. Being 10 toes the fuck down on a mental decision or a direction right now. That's something you register. You have to register things before you transmit it, transact them, you know. But it's just not planned. Being taken serious. I'm telling you, it's with a decision or a direction you're going. So if it's an important one, you just want to make sure. Going back to the full energy with this 4 wands, twin flame, union, reunion, and recognition. Yes, you still don't know too much about this twin flame thing, masculine. Yes, this shit is still fairly new, but it's been new for a while. It's like time. A lot of time has passed with a lot of twins, and it's just like masculine is just fighting tooth and nail to bow down, to submit to this shit. A place where he wants to be. He could be a she could be a he. You know how we rocking. A place where they want to be at. Should have been at. You know. Time. That's what good thing about time. You trying to make a situation work. You trying to. That's like I say. It's got to be friend, family, or a relationship. It's the only people you'll really fight to keep or go through shit for a while to try to get some type of change and different. Like, we're not changing people out here. Twin flame thing isn't a code at all. Rule number 1: this twin flame shit is optional. So the people that's in it, at least respect it, because they choose to stay in the fight instead of bowing out and talking shit from the sideline. When people quit twin flame demos, it's like Noah's Ark. You know, like, hey, I'm building this ark, man. I want you to help me do this shit. It's for the rain for 40 days and 40 nights, man. I'm just trying to save y'all life. Me and mine's is good. I'm just letting y'all know. You know, it's fucking with them. Hey, you believe that old drunk? He said the world gonna end and build a motherfucking flood. Like, you know, this is doubt and hate and ignorance. Full card, people who don't know. They didn't know. You feel me? Was definitely told. Was definitely warned. Okay? And it's like a person choosing not to fuck with Noah. Because the people, masculines, you go through this with your twin flame demo. Because of what people say. Like, Noah's like your twin flame. And what is the twin flame? The second part of the twin flame is it's built for you to be the best person you can be. Built to free you, to help you. And not just free you and help you, but free your divine counterpart and help them. Free people in your family that you can find who want to be free. Friends, associates, partners. Yeah. You didn't believe. You know, it's like, you know what, people saying you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Like, you know what, I'm going to chill out. I don't want to do this. And you take your ass off the ark. And then, you know, I know the first time I ever seen the story of Noah's Ark, I grew up in church. Church of God in Christ, obviously. First book I ever seen of Noah, man, it was just people banging on the ark. It was like a big flood. I don't know how it's flooding with people banging on the ark, but, you know, they trying to get in that bitch. Like, the way they looked like they was trying to get in, it looked like, man, something was really about to happen. And it's like, unlike Noah, who didn't open the doors up, Feminine, whether you choose to open the doors up or let the floodgates run, because like I say, it's time. Hey, it's finna rain soon. Do you know when? I mean, I'm sure God gonna let me know. He already told me to do all this. Feel me? Ready. If you get ready, you ain't gotta be getting ready, and that's real. But back to the reading. I said all that to say, masculine, you gotta see shit to believe shit, and that shit gonna bite you in your ass. You have to be, I don't know, socially. Whatever you got going on, your twin flame demo. Whatever you got going on, your twin flame demo. You know, it has to be accepted, at least by others, or at least understood by somebody else other than yourself, because you don't understand it that much. You know your divine feminine get it, but you know you're trying to find other people who know what the fuck your feminine talking about, so you can make sure she ain't crazy like Noah, or just talking shit or doing extra stuff. And you're just going off what other people are saying instead of getting shit from the horse's mouth. Noah is the horse's mouth. Why are you listening to other people who's going to be banging on the motherfucking ark with you, fucking around? That type of energy. You know, you don't know till you know. Things, always be aware. Darkness always comes to the light. But, hey, masculine, whatever decision you need to make, whatever direction you need to go, it definitely deals with a queen of swords. Just make that shit happen. Let's get this wrapped up. Feminine, you in regards to yourself. 9 of Swords. This is stress. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight the wrong way for having too many damn thoughts. Once again, you're in the heart and mind department, feminine, a lot. Get the fuck up out it. Because if you stay here too long, you're going to be overthinking. Overanalyzing. Like I say, jumping completely off ship. You take an educated guess of what the fuck might be going on, and then you act on that shit and get embarrassed because your trajectory of what the fuck you thought it was way off. That's this type of energy too. You feel me? Like, what you stressing about? Too blessed to be stressed, number one. Number two, whatever is happening is supposed to happen. It's just like God. God come out, something good gonna happen, something bad gonna happen, or some ugly shit gonna happen. But even if it's bad, it's good. God don't make no mistakes, because God works in mysterious ways. God is perfect. Perfect. And absolute. And what does that mean to you? God is the king of swords in my deck. And what's the sword? That's the mind. God is a personal relationship. Where does God reside? Your mind. He's in you. He's in everyone, but he's in your mind. God ain't hard to find. He's in your mind. And plus, when you ascend, which is going up, ascend, like ascension, that's going up. Not left, right, down, going in 360 circles, staying in this plane of existence. It's going up. The only way to get out this plane is up, ascension. And what's up? God is up here. Just directions, words on how to get to the Most High and get out this lower, lesser state of being, if that's what you're stressing about. Whether it's a situation, job, whatever you feel mentally stuck at, because you're not physically stuck. It's a mental thing. You're too in your mind, feminine. Get out of your mind. Get out of your mind. Like, whenever you get a chance to do that. You got too much going on to be in the mind the way you're in the mind right now, but it just wands action. You be stressed the fuck out. I think the best way to relieve stress is to go outside and take a walk. In a safe, nice area you feel safe in walking in and shit nowadays, but, you know, a walk. It's doing something. Because while you're doing something, you out your head right now. Now you're looking at the trees, the scenery, animals you don't really see when you're driving your car around these neighborhoods and shit like that. Free your mind, okay? Because masculine, in regards to you, we have the 8 of Pentacles. And this is life. 8 of Pentacles is your life and everything in it. Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, the comfortable bed you're sleeping on, your car, you know, your kids, your crib. God is in your life, hopefully. You know, your twin flame is in your life, divine feminine is in your life, hopefully. It's your life. And the average person doesn't have one. Because the average person lives vicariously through other people. So to have your own life, that's something. That's a pinnacle. Or a pinnacle. You can have everything and have nothing. You can see that with celebrities and shit like that. And you can have nothing and have everything, despite what people say or think or their feelings outside the shit that you got going on. Why is your life out here? We got another 8. 8 of Wands. That's communication. Communication. Communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of what you're saying. 80% of what you're doing. What you're doing and what you're saying has to correlate. Because if what you're saying ain't what you doing, then you ain't saying anything. And if what you doing ain't what you saying, then you ain't doing nothing. 2 8s when they come out on my deck, LLE.Ascension here. When my 2 8s come out, that means you getting ate up. Like you outside trying to have a cigarette and you just smacking mosquitoes and gnats like that. That type of energy. A nuisance. When it comes to your life, communication has become a nuisance. And it's like this. 8 of Wands represent also communication. A bad signal, text message, email, video message. You know, fucking, I don't know, Pony Express, cuz, you know, like, however the message comes. Electronically, physically, verbally, get the shit out. Because it's like a bat signal, which is communication too. Hey, we need Batman. How the fuck we get Batman over here? Okay, turn that signal on. He'll come right up. You know what I mean? Like, saying something without saying anything. You didn't have to make no calls. All you had to do was put the bat signal up. And Batman know what to do. So, masculine. Since you can't communicate with your divine feminine, since it's becoming hard trying to express yourself to your friends and family, defending this whole 4 of Wands badge, twin flame badge that your divine feminine keep repping bravely and valiantly. You know, you just need to create a signal, universal signal, to let your divine feminine know what it is, what it ain't, and what the fuck it's gonna be. Whatever the signal is, you two need to, you know, make it nice and unique so you two can understand exactly what it is. It's just you two being like this, and what's being like this for once. Harmony for once. No matter what brings you two together. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, you got the 7 of Pentacles. And this is my Riri card, Rihanna. But Riri as in R-E-R-E. Like I say, you're gonna have to do 7 Riris. Like I say, it could be release, relief, reunion, recognition, reverse, remove. 7 of them. I can't think of REs right now. Remember a few REs right now. It's just RE-ing something 7 times to get your life back. What's a life? It's an 8 of Pentacles. What's an 8 of Pentacles? It's an 8. It's an 80. It's a B. It's a good standing, having your own life. Sometimes things happen in life. Pentacles get taken away. What's a 7? It's change. But what's a 7? It represents a C. Change. It represents a C. And that's average. That's passing. I mean, it ain't failing. It ain't a D. It ain't a B, though. It ain't good. But it's okay. It's going to be okay. You redoing things, reneging on shit, rehab, relapsing on shit, like during your re phase. It's all good. And this shit deals with the masculine too. Because like I say, given a recent amount of changes happening in your life, like I say, it happened for a reason, to get you right now where the fuck you're mentally at, where the fuck you're spiritually at right now, emotionally at right now, like you're in a good place. It may not be physical, and even though it's a physical card, I see a lot of feminines ain't completely on their physical yet, enough for them to be complete. I told you, Pentacles deal with the root. That's the last thing. You got to get together, the physical, and whatever that means to you. But it's a lot of change on the physical that's happening with you. Like I say, you're going to have to make statements. How do you make statements? You get richer. You get wiser. You get slimmer. You get change, physically, a new giddy up, makeover, whatever. something that physically signifies change for the non-spiritual people. People gotta see shit to believe shit. That's the fucking world. Not saying you gotta show them because shit needs to be seen. Fuck no. It's like I say, going back to the communication. It's saying something without saying something. And saying something, and not saying something is saying something. So you're saying something without saying nothing. And saying nothing is saying something. This is all communication. Things have to correlate. You can't give out mixed signals. You can't have the Batman sign and it's a Wu-Tang sign. And you figure, hey, it's a light in the sky. They obviously should still know it's Batman. That's the closest thing I can get to Batman is this Wu-Tang sign. Like, communicate. However you communicate, whatever message that you send, masculine, make sure you send that shit. Okay? Especially while your feminine is going through her state of change with you. Just keep it at that. Masculine, in regards to himself, he's got the Two of Wands. This is work. This is the Divine Masculine's role, actually. Two of Wands is the Divine Masculine's role. It represents stability, security, you know, holding shit down like balloon strings. These are two balloon strings that you hold like this. You're holding them both down. You know, it's making ends meet in this bitch. That's a masculine's role. What's the Divine Feminine's role? It's the Three of Wands. I ain't got the Three of Wands out here. We're going to use this Three of Swords as an example for the Three of Wands. If you had a third wand, Three of Swords, which is the Divine Feminine role, which is basically to go from point A to point Z. Divine Masculine, the shit that you do gets you and your family, you and your twin, you and your people from point A to point B, from point B to point C, from point C to point D every motherfucking day. Keep that shit going till you get the Z. Z might just be a vacation. Z just might be a new motherfucking year. We back at A. It has to be that movement. How do kings move in the chessboard? One move at a time. How do queens move on the chessboard? All over the fucking place. Going from here, from A to Z, quick as hell. But it's about that A to B to C to D. It's a segment, masculine. You're a fucking segment. You're like glue on paper. A staple on paper. You know, you're like a bulletproof vest, man. Asthma pump. You know, Zipic shit. Like, you just a lot. You help things go and keep things moving, and it's just about survival with you, security with you, and that's how it's always been. Divine Feminine is tripped out. You ain't even really analyze or peep that part. These are wands, right? Yes, this is Divine Masculine's arena. He stays on his job all the time. But how this means with you is just work. You're going to have to work extra harder to get the understanding you need, to get the harmony that you need, to get everything that you need here. Because in reality, it's already for you. All you have to do is accept it. And I'm sure it's another A. All you have to do is accept it and acknowledge it. And it'll be all yours for the giving. It's not that hard. It's already been pre-made. All you have to do is just, you know, put your toppings on, put it in the oven, and heat that up a little bit. So, wrapping this up. It's a good reading. Feminine going to the future. You got the Knight of Pentacles. And this is grooming. Like I say, it's a few definitions to this, but I'm going to just keep it at grooming. Like, you're groomed by your people you came up with, people who raised you, your community, your city, you know, your parent, cousins, good, bad, or ugly, whether the city is or the people are. Like, I mean, you're not a product of your environment, but a lot of your personality, a lot of your attitude, a lot of your behavior comes from your grooming. And it ain't just being groomed, it's grooming other people. You can trip and bitch all day about how people are grooming you, good, bad, or ugly. Good grooming, two-way street. It's mutual. It's reciprocal. I fuck with you, you fuck with me. I love you, you love me. I help you, you help me. We in the same boat. We in the same struggle. We here. Okay, that's good grooming. Whether that's coming from a parent, friend, mentor, whatever the fuck. The teacher could be the student could be the teacher. It's reciprocal. Ugly grooming, one-way street. You giving, they taking, and they ain't giving shit back. It's just taken, not putting nothing back. It's one-sided as a motherfucker. You can't even get nothing. Like, you're not getting nothing. Not a thank you, not a reciprocation, not your bread back. Like, you know, that's ugly grooming. It's just grooming you for bad grooming. What's bad grooming? A dead end. A dead end street. You in a rush to get somewhere, you hit a dead end. You're getting chased by people and shit, trying to run for your fucking life, you end up in a dead end. You in survival mode with nowhere to go. You make an option, it turns out to be a bad one. You hit a dead end. That's bad grooming. A person controlling the whole giving and taking situation, which pops out during ugly grooming, but just because shit's good right now doesn't mean you should learn how to spot the bad and the ugly with all the good going on. Grooming, big thing going for you in the future, feminine, and it's kind of the energy that's rubbing off from what the masculine has. Masculine has energy of just, what do people think? Like, have they ever heard of this shit? Is this shit normal? In regards to the twin flame situation, like I said, it was the bottom card. That's why I'm talking about it so much. A lot of reunions is happening. And like I said, they're just trying to figure out. It's the last, make sure this ain't no, just make sure this ain't no cult, or making sure you're not crazy, or making sure they're not crazy, or weak, or overanalyzing, or you know, they just trying to make the right decision with this. Because it's really going to be like the last decision that they're going to make, or really the last they can communicate until the union happens. Shit is cool when you friends, but like I say, once you knock them boots, shit gets a little different. Fuck a little. Shit gets a lot different when shit gets physical. When other things are involved, other than the platonic, fun, whatever case it was before. Final card of this message, we got the Ten of Swords. This is death or permanent ending. Death or permanent ending. Death, it's prevalent. People die every day. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow. I might not be here tomorrow. You might not be here tomorrow. Your shorties, your parents. Hey, death, it's prevalent as hell. So I see a lot of, since it is prevalent, it's going to be a lot of people going through with this energy this week. Or maybe a masculine in the family. The masculine energy is deceased this week. Not telling you how to mourn, not telling you how to move on or no shit like that. But just remember, death is only the beginning. We're here for the limited time that we're here. When God needs to take us home, God does that. 7 trillion inhabited planets in this piece, in this grand universe. God's work is never done. Top of all that, things come, things go. It could be the worst day of your life, death, or whoever. It's going to be some good that's going to come out of it. Because I told you, even if it's bad, it's good. Fucking with God. Because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways. God is perfect and absolute. So if there's a fucking ending, best believe a new beginning is on the horizon. Things have to end for things to begin. Death is all about endings. Things have to end for things to begin. Take that with you. Okay? Permanent ending is the equivalent of a divorce. You lose your car, you lose your house, you lose your property, you lose your mind. You lose something. Benefits, relationship, people, loss. It has to happen. I told you, things end for things to begin. If it's bad, it's all good. Best believe something good always comes out of a bad situation. That's how God roll. That's how God been rolling. You know? Death. It's only the beginning. Life insurance rent. You ain't got no life insurance, get some. It's funny, I got 2 on me. I didn't even know, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? And I think maybe 2 people in my fucking family, or 1 person times 2 got a plan on me and shit. Policy on me and my family and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, it's necessary. It's real tacky to be that, like, to die and then you have no way to bury yourself, especially as an adult. That's tacky. I see it a lot. Like I say, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they got the money. Look like they got the money. Then they pass away and people doing GoFundMes to bury them. Not disrespect or anything, because like I say, death is a touchy subject. But I'm one that always advocates health insurance. Not health insurance, life insurance. Hey, be able to bury yourself. Don't let your family get a posse on your ass, and then weird things start happening, trying to get you up out of here for that policy they got you on, and what have you. You're a grown ass person, man. You can't bury yourself. I mean, you lacking. You lacking. It's a lot of things you lacking in adulthood. I know people, like I say, with good things going on, businesses, all that. I guess they expect they're gonna live forever, which is a good thing to accept and work and plan on. But you always gotta register, because death is something you register. You always gotta register death. Register. You don't know nobody dead till it registers. They've been dead. You just finding out. You just hearing. You know. You don't know nobody dead until you register that they are. Fuck. Damn. For real? It's crazy. I ain't even know. Of course you didn't. You registered that. I go, it's like Facebook. Usually when I find out people die, it's through Facebook. Facebook has become a death registry. A death registry for me. Obituary place. That's how I know who ain't here no more. Unfortunately, it's a different world. But death is on a man's mind, whether that's a person, whether that's a place, whether that's a thing that's not going to be here no more, or something that's been gone that's just heavy on their mind right now. It's just, another thing about Ten of Swords, like I said, it's a permanent ending. It's outside your hands. When you get fired, it's outside your hands. You get injured, it's just outside your hands. You get in a motherfucking car accident, it's outside your motherfucking hand. Your car's totaled. You can't do shit about that. It's outside your hands. That person gone. You can't. What can you do? It's outside your hands. That's the difference between permanent endings. Temporary endings is something you pump the brakes on, something you call a timeout on. You know what? I'm going to end something I'm passionate about right now and just give me space, separate real quick to get my motherfucking mind right. Separation, divine feminines. Yeah, like, it's a lot coming to an end, but it's finna be nothing but new beginnings. I see 10 endings, 10 new beginnings. 10 years of endings, 10 new beginnings. From what comes from whatever's coming, good is gonna come from it. But that's the message that I got. I hope I could be a good use. It's your boy E-Boom. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon, alright? One.